Assalamualaikum warahmatullahi wabarakatuh. So in this video, I'm going to talk about the contribution of Muslim scholarship in development of economic analysis in the Islamic framework in terms of production. So production based on conventional perspective can be defined as the economic activity which produce or combine various material or can be classified as input to make something that is useful or which we call as output. So other scholars stated that it is a creation of wealth or utility to the people, and the production also makes the output to be more beneficial. For example, we can use wood to produce furniture, and the production of shirt can be made from cotton. So in this area of economic, production can be viewed as the theory of production. In the theory of production, the objective of the firm is to maximize their profit and optimize their production in efficiency. So basically, there are four factors of production, which are capital, land, labor, and entrepreneur. So production in conventional perspective can be divided into three types, which are primary production, secondary production, and tertiary production. In terms of Islamic economics, production can be defined as to create or to construct, which is the process of producing something new. And other scholars stated that it is a human effort to upgrade their material condition as well as morality to achieve their life happiness in the world and hereafter. So basically, in Islamic perspective, it adds moral or morality value to the economic utility, which means that in the production, it will improve the physical condition as well as spiritual material. So the objective of production in Islamic perspective is not to only gain profit, but the main reason for production is to improve an individual and public benefit. So there are five general principles of production in Islam, which are unity, humanity, justice, goodness, and freedom with responsibility. Next, I'm gonna talk about the economic scholar and his contribution in production. Okay, for conventional economic perspective, the first scholar is E.F. Schumacher, or his full name Ernst Friedrich Schumacher, who is a German-British statistician and economist. So basically, he has played a huge role in economic theory, which are system of production and consumption. So he provided a framework as a tool to contrast the meta-normative foundation and useful indication of at least two economic model. So we can see in this diagram that he provide the model on how Buddhists would shape the production system as opposed to Western philosophy. The second conventional scholar is Karl Marx. So Karl Marx, or his real name Karl Heinrich Marx, is an economist. His contribution in production is on his work of Das Kapital, where he argues that society is made from two fundamental classes. His other contribution is the term mode of production, which is a concept that plays a huge role in subsequent Marxist theory. For Islamic scholars, we can use the example of Ibn Khaldun. Ibn Khaldun can be known as the founders of economic theory, verified by the Western scholars. He has a huge understanding on the economy and a lot of contribution in the economic field. For example, his contribution in the theory of production. He discovered the division of labor and specialization. So basically, he analyzed the division of labor in a unique way where it can be discussed into three levels. The first level is the human nature of production, the second level is the social organization of production, and the third level is the social organization of the production. So right now I'm going to talk about the conventional and Islamic perspective on production. So as we can see, there are several differences according to Islamic and conventional perspective. We can see the differences in the meaning itself, the theory of production, the function of production, and the factors of the production. So we can conclude that both conventional and Islamic perspective have their own definition in terms of theory of production, scholars' contribution to the production. So it can be concluded both perspectives have some similarities and contrasts, especially in Islamic alternative. In my opinion, it is very important to understand the theory of production according to their respective ideas and thought.